I have been on hormone replacement therapy, HRT, specifically estradiol patches for 3 years. And about 6 months ago, everything fell apart. My menopause symptoms weren't terrible. They weren't inconsequential, but they weren't terrible, and I'll be getting to those in just a minute. I've got links down below how I've broken this video up, so if you want to jump around, you go ahead and do that. Anyway, so 3 years ago, I found a practitioner, I went on estradiol, and I started at 0.05. That is the minimum therapeutic amount of estrogen. So we're going to do a little bit of backstory here. Like I said, jump around if this is not new to you. The three big things that estradiol or estrogen replacement, hormone replacement therapy will do for you are protect you from heart disease, protect you from osteoporosis, protect you from Alzheimer's. It's almost like in the big picture, the added bonus is it can address your menopause symptoms. Like I said, I started at 0.05. After I had been on that a while, I went to 0.075. And like I said, everything was great for 2.5 years. And then the changes started slowly. I would gain a few pounds, and my normal tricks of doing carnivore or doing keto, which normally would have dropped that weight off super quick, were no longer working. I thought, well, that's weird. Tried changing up my workout routine, a little bit more on the weights, a little less on the cardio. It did not matter what I was doing, those pounds would not come off. And then I started getting acne. What the heck? I am 54 years old. I do not want to be fighting zits. I thought maybe, I used a new moisturizer. It was supposed to be anti-aging. Maybe there's something in there, so I stopped using that, stopped using this, stopped using that. Got my skincare routine down to just some basics that I have used for over 5 years. That was not helping with the acne. I was so confused. And then what really, really got my attention were the last 2 big menopause symptoms I had, which was night sweats and waking up for a couple of hours in the middle of the night. So usually around 2:30, 3:30, wake up for no apparent reason, no external causes, dog's not barking, husband's not snoring, and be awake for at least an hour, if not 2, sometimes 3, right? Sleep deprivation is miserable. There's a reason why they use it for torture, because it works. So here I find myself with those 4 things: unexplained weight gain, acne, night sweats, insomnia. I call up my doc, I get an appointment, and I go see her. And she's like, you've been on 0.075, no issues. I said, does this happen? Like, have you seen this in other patients? And she said, no, but the body is a mysterious and wonderful thing. She's like, you could just be one of the ones. Let's give it a try. And let me tell you, I am so grateful that I have a doc who will work with me like that. The one thing she wanted to make sure was that it was not my thyroid. I feel like all throughout my 40s, that was like my holy grail. Oh my gosh, if there's just something wrong with my thyroid, that would explain all my weight gain and this and that and everything. So I just thought it was funny. Like, she's like, let's just make sure it's not your thyroid. But no, she tested all my levels. Everything was fine. My thyroid is fine. She wrote me out a prescription for the 0.1 patch, which is the largest patch that they make. Literally the first day I had it on, that night, no night sweats, slept through the night. It's now been a month that I am on this higher dosage. My acne has cleared, and I'm confident that the weight is gonna come off. I did start losing weight pretty quickly, but you know what? We just had Thanksgiving and I did a girls' weekend, and so all kinds of alcohol and sugar have just been falling in my face, but I'm gonna take a week and I think I can lose most of the weight I want to in this week doing carnivore. And if you are curious about that and you didn't see that video, I will link it down below for you. I want to give you the website that I used to find my doc. Like I said, she's fantastic. She didn't question me. She totally agrees that this is something I will be on the rest of my life. The website for the North American Menopause Society is menopause.org. And there you can find a local practitioner who has been certified then. They've gone through extra training. Did you know doctors in the US get about 45 minutes on menopause in med school, and that's it? So if you felt frustrated talking to your regular doc or even a gynecologist about this, I urge you, go to that website. Hopefully there's a practitioner in your area or one that will do telemedicine, one that's covered by your insurance, because this is such an important part of our health. Hello, Editing Kris here. I totally forgot to give you two very important resources. The first is Menopause Taylor. I first found Dr. Barbie Taylor on YouTube. She's also on Insta. She's got a website. She has over 300 videos on menopause and its health-related issues. She is a fantastic resource. Also, I did a private consultation with her about 3 years ago. It was fabulous. And then I'm kind of new to Dr. Marie Claire Haber. I found her on TikTok, but she's here on the YouTubes, and she also has a website. She is also a fabulous advocate for women. She focuses a lot on weight issues, so if you are not happy with your weight, I encourage you to check her out. Are you on HRT? Drop me a comment down below. Let me know your dosage and how long you've been on it. The videos that I have done previously on HRT and menopause are some of the most popular videos on my channel. If you haven't seen them, this one is the one that is most watched, and this one is the one that is second most watched. There's lots of good information there for you. I urge you to watch those as well.